Hello and welcome to Tunes for Trees. We are a group of community music students from Wilfrid Laurier University, and for our final project this semester we have partnered with a local organization, the Elora Environment Center, to raise awareness and contribute to a cause that we should all care about. Climate change has been at the forefront of environmental concerns for decades, and often seems like an abstract concept that doesn't affect our daily lives. However, we can see the effects of climate change on our Earth every day. According to NASA, most of the current warming trend is the result of human activity since the mid-20th century. This current warming trend is occurring roughly 10 times faster than the average rate of Ice Age recovery warming due to the heat-trapping nature of human-emitted greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide. The planet's average surface temperature has risen 1.18 degrees Celsius since the late 19th century, though most of this warming has occurred in the past 40 years, with the last 7 being the warmest. Our oceans are warming and acidifying. Our sea levels are rising, our glaciers are retreating, and the snow cover in the northern hemisphere is decreasing. As a result of all these changes, we are experiencing more extreme weather events, such as intense heat waves, droughts in southern regions, global heavy rainfall events and flooding, unusually hot summers, and more intense and frequent North Atlantic hurricanes. Such events will only increase in frequency and intensity if global warming continues unmitigated. One of our most important resources for reversing climate change is something we as a species have already destroyed nearly half of, and that is trees. With this project, we are hoping to educate our community on the severity of global deforestation and bring awareness to a local program that is doing important environmental work, Tree Trust. It's a program that is created through the Elora Environment Center. We chose to reach out and partner with the Elora Environment Center because we mutually believe that big change can start at a local level. And we are fortunate to live in Canada, where forests are abundant, but it is too easy to take our environment for granted. We believe it is essential to give back and protect our trees so they can continue protecting us. As a part of this event, we will be accepting donations toward the Tree Trust program. If you would like to make a donation, the link is in the description of this live stream. With that being said, we would like to introduce you to Jamie McDonald, who is Project Coordinator at the Elora Environment Center. Jamie will be providing some insight on the wonderful work that happens through the Tree Trust program. We hope you enjoy our show, and thank you for tuning in.
Hi, I'm Jamie McDonald, and I am the Community Outreach Coordinator of Tree Trust. If you don't know what Tree Trust is, we are a program at the Elora Environment Center dedicated to preserving large legacy trees through local donations in our community. Mature trees have recently shown to be a huge tool in the fight against climate change, as one study cites it takes 269 saplings to provide the same ecological value of just one mature tree. By providing conservation arboriculture care to trees in our community, we're not only storing that carbon, but we're creating a visual representation of that carbon to inspire behavior change and aid in the fight against climate change. I'd like to give a big thank you to Hunter, Shay, Alessia, Sean, and Shafali for choosing to partner with us and making this event possible. We are so inspired to see a group of students engaging in climate action and showing that they can really make an impact on their community. And I'm happy to say that because of this fundraiser, we're able to work on our next tree in April. So we're really excited, and thank you.
Thank you, Jamie. We would now like to dedicate our first song, Big Yellow Taxi by Joni Mitchell, to our sponsor Innovapt, an IT company specializing in SAP business solutions. We hope you enjoy.
They paved paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. They took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. And they charge the people $1.50 just to see them. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Hey farmer, farmer, put away that DDT now. Give me spots on my apples, believe me, the birds and the bees. Don't it always seem to that you don't know what you've got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Late last night, I heard the screen door slam, and a big yellow taxi took away my old man. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Yeah, they paved paradise, put up a parking lot.
Before we move further into the causes of deforestation, we would like to dedicate this next song, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding, to our sponsors, Kayla Morrison, the Montano family, Michelle Flooring from Bolton, and Daly's Auto Service located in Mississauga.
Sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
As we can see, deforestation is occurring at an alarming rate and in incredibly unsustainable ways. But who is deforestation affecting? The short answer is everyone and everything. But before we touch more on that, we'd like to dedicate our next song, Here Comes the Sun, to more of our lovely sponsors, the Greco family, Patty Figomani, and Staffing Solutions, an employment agency located in Toronto.
Here comes the sun, doo-da-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, sun, here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-da-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun, doo-da-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. It's alright.
Our planet is not a lost cause. Much can be done to mitigate the course of global warming, both on an individual and global level. Before we touch more on the important conservation work being done around the world, we would like to dedicate this next song, Island in the Sun, to Pizza Day Restaurant and Bar, located in Woodbridge, Ontario.
Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. When you're on a holiday, you can't find the words to say. All the things that come to you, and I wanna feel it too. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing, having fun, and it makes me feel so fine. I can't control my brain. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. When you're on a golden sea, you don't need no memory, just a place to call your own as we drift into the zone. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing, having fun, and it makes me feel so fine. I can't control my brain. We'll run away together. We'll spend some time forever. We'll never feel bad anymore. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip.
As we can see, there are many global efforts underway to protect our forests and plant new trees. However, change often begins at home. This next section of our program will provide some more information about the Tree Trust program. But first, we would like to dedicate our next song, Mr. Blue Sky, to our sponsor, AdEdge, a marketing and advertising company based in Woodbridge.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Everybody's in the play. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey, running down the avenue. See how the sun shines brightly in the city. On the streets where once was pity, Mr. Blue. Sky is living here today. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why
You had to hide away for so long.
Where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why
You had to hide away for so long.
Where did we go wrong? Hey, you with the pretty face, welcome to the human race. A celebration, Mr. Blue Sky's up there waiting. And today is the day we've waited for. Oh, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why
You had to hide away for so long.
Where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky. Mr. Blue, you did it right, but soon comes Mr. Night, creeping over. Now his head is on your shoulder. Never mind, I'll remember you this. I'll remember you this way. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why
You had to hide away for so long.
Where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you.
When many individuals make small changes, these changes can accumulate to make an important global difference. There are many things we, as individuals, can do in the fight against climate change and deforestation. We're going to touch on these choices a little more during our next song, Relaxed by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. This song is dedicated to Robert Batia, Grayson Frank at High Rise, a plumbing company located in Concord, and JR Tech, a toner and ink supplier located in Woodbridge.
We'd like to thank all our sponsors who supported this project. Your donations will make a tangible difference in our community, help keep Canada green, and contribute to the fight against climate change. We'd also like to thank Tony Ellis, Jamie McDonald, and everyone working with the Elora Environment Center for being a part of our program tonight and for all their hard work. All the money raised has gone directly to Tree Trust so they can continue their work caring for mature trees as well as planting new ones. Once again, if you are interested in making a donation to this incredible organization, the link to their website is in the description of this video. Thank you to Mika for organizing this live stream and providing subtitles, and thank you to our community music ensemble instructor, Brent Rowan, for his guidance and assistance with this project. And finally, thank you to everyone who tuned in to watch this show. We hope this project was informative. Global warming often seems inevitable and very overwhelming, but by understanding the factors that contribute to it, we can better understand the things we can do as individuals to make a difference.